Hey, Heaters.
What's up, guys? We're back.
Yes. Season 3, episode 10.
The finale, y'all.
Cheers to that. So, first, I want to start out by saying shout out to Fun Shirts by Mads. We are ready for Christmas already, as you can see.
Yes. Can y'all see? Can y'all see back there?
I'm done. So, yes, we are going to get into some things. So first, I want to say rest in peace in a moment of silence to Candyman, Tony Todd. May he rest in peace at age 69.
Yes.
That's foul, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Candyman used to scare me growing up as a kid.
Me too.
Like, the bathroom, like the whole scene with the mirror, like I even was looking at it today and I was looking in the mirror like, I'm not gonna say that man's name. Shout out to Doechii because this is her first nomination in the 2010s as the first Grammy hip hop nomination for the first female of the 20s, of the 2020s.
Doechii, get it, girl.
And Doechii's album Alligators Bites Never Bites, like Alligator Bites Never Heals. Yes, I'm a swampy, so period.
So Christmas, Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa?
I love Christmas because I grew up on it, but I do acknowledge Kwanzaa a lot. For the Jewish people out there, happy Hanukkah when it comes.
I don't celebrate Christmas like that, but I was thinking on try something new. Like I want to try to do start doing like Kwanzaa, like to know the tradition of Kwanzaa or Hanukkah. But Christmas is still number one like that.
That part. Sky Jackson is officially a mother/fiance. We knew she was already with child. We knew she was pregnant.
Yeah, we did.
So with it being confirmed that all the rumors about her baby father it's just too much. I just wish the best for her because even though she can be messy on social media, she still holds herself to a certain caliber.
Yes.
And glamourifying and romanticizing the hood and all of that is not necessary and is a no means. So she needs to go back to being very Disney friendly.
Look at Miss Disney being a mother now. Okay.
But what I want her to do is make sure that she profits off of this because I don't really know who her baby father is. He's a mystery on how much he makes, who he is, his background. So I really just hope she stay on par for herself and her child.
The question is, what do he do?
And then technically she a Jackson, even if it's just by last name. So she need to honor that name. That's all I'm saying.
High Potential season 1, girl. High Potential season 1.
Oh yeah, that show we was watching. So let me just say, the lady on that show, she is a lot. She talks a lot, but she knows a lot. She's observant a lot. And the main character, the detective in there, he's fine to me. He's always been fine since he was in Devil Wears Prada. That's one of my men's. And I keep saying this, but Riot too. Riot is so fine. Stop playing with me, Riot. Come play with it, Riot. What would you say about it? Because you the one that said we should start watching it. We've been watching season 1.
The show, I love it. I love it.
Did we watch 7 and 8? No. We was watching Abbott. We'll talk about Abbott later.
Yes.
But
the show, it's like, I don't know what got me into it, but the show was just got me hooked. It's just like Niecy Nash's the Rookie Feds. It's like that, but good. It's like that, but the lieutenant that played the stud and Claus, that's my girl.
Yes,
that's my girl.
She is that girl.
That is my girl.
And it's like she naive, but she loves the main character, the new detective. She like loves her down. She's the observer, the consul, the client,
yeah, whatever.
But she is really like she's really a big fan of her. And then the guy comes around eventually, like my man crush. He finally comes around and like goes with her. Her kids are, just acting like regular kids, but they get the support. And then I think, is the neighbor the one that babysit? Is he actually her man? Is he one of the kids' father?
I think he's one of the kids. I think he's the baby and the son's biological father. The baby and then she's the stepdad.
I forget she got 3 kids. I always think she got 2. And then remember she took that Kurt and brought it home. She brought it on the bus. That's something we would do. That's so us.
And I think he's the stepfather of
the other ones. Yeah, I don't think they legally married though. No. Yeah. See, the thing is, she's so smart when it comes to like knowledge and stuff, but she's like bad when it comes to romance. Like especially with the father like leaving out. The first father, but that's not her fault, obviously. But it is something that did happen, and it sucks. But the show is worth watching. You will get into it. It's for me. It reminded me of CSI Miami with like NCIS, but like a comic spinoff, like a little bit of The Office, a little bit. But yeah, NYC Mayor Adams is ending the food voucher and debit card program for asylum seekers. And I want to say that is so messed up because New York is overpopulated, and we have a lot of immigrants, and we have a lot of people that are homeless. We have a lot of people that are, in between housing for whatever reason, whether they were battered or DV'd. And I don't think that's fair. Yes, we have a lot of stuff in our backyard to clean up. But it doesn't matter. This is America. Anybody that needs help should automatically get it. The system should be unrigged that way, period. Like, if people could have $1 million boats and yachts and stuff, and they could sacrifice 1 or 2 or 3 for a population to get housing, like, there should be no abandoned buildings in a lot of neighborhoods. Like, if they want to make money off of that, the state will make money off of that. They need to have no abandoned buildings nowhere. Let people live in them. And get them on programs so that if they are participating in, extracurricular activities, then that's on them. But they should also be going to programs so that they could keep their housing. That's my take. So I think the mayor should just stop that. He should revert it back. And I think over time, Trump will realize that he's going to profit more from having all of these programs. So I think he needs to be pro everything, because you can't take away American rights that are the ones that are putting the profit in your pocket. That's what I think. But it's just going to make us be hustlers like we've been doing, honestly.
Okay. Carlos Miller from College Hill is on Club Shay Shay.
Oh yeah, he was. Him and Miss Pat was on there. That's right. I thought that was interesting because first of all, Carlos is funny. But he's just not like everybody's sense of humor. He come from an older school of humor, but so is Miss Pat. But Miss Pat,
she do raw.
Yeah, but it's more sensitive. She has a more sensitive take after. So it's almost like she might not, and this might sound like bad, but she's the type like if she force a dagger in you, she'll take it out and heal your wound. Like she might be like a little bit offensive like Monique, but then she'll soften the blow. That's what I think. And I know you love you some Miss Pat.
I do love me some Miss Pat, honey.
And she has a gay daughter too. So Lil Nas X, Glorilla, Lil Baby, Karol G, Flo, and Sweetie all have new music and new music videos. And I will say that the music videos are hitting more for me than the music. I just feel like the music is just kind of like it's only so much things you could talk about and like black culture and stuff. Like especially to me if it's not uplifting us. But I do like the videos.
The music video from Lil Nas X, it's it's a work in progress. I'm gonna say that.
So it was rushed.
It was rushed a little bit. He could work on the music video a little bit more, but I didn't know what the song was about. we both don't know what the song was about anyway. And he just need to go back to the drawing board.
That part.
Karol G, on the other hand, her music gonna eat regardless. But I want her to just like do it come in like in the mirror, like an English version of her songs, because some of her versions are in Spanish. I love no shade, but I want her to do like the English version.
I feel like Maluma, like he gets more Spanish records, but he still is put on the back burner because like people and even Annual AA, but then you have people like Bad Bunny who did all of the stuff to like he was like the Lil Nas X of Puerto Rico, like very like shock value, like he wanted to be real, like he wanted to make everybody shocked at everything he did. And then that kind of like died out because that overshadowed his music. That like was bigger than his music, and I think he should have been on the song. He should be on the remix, like yeah. And then even being back, Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, Tego Calderon, Evie Queen, bring everybody back. Like if you're gonna do reggaeton, you're gonna do Spanish music, bring back the older generation, the ones who was in the forefront. Just like how when people bring back like Sierra and stuff and hip hop and R&B, bring back people that are older than you to show the respect and the love. And that's just that on that. Jennifer Tilly, I love her voice, is basically like kind of like the slapstick comedy of horror, and she is on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, so I look forward to seeing that or getting some more scoop on that.
I can't wait. I'm ready to watch.
That part.
Jennifer Tilly, you better give us what we need.
That part.
Okay. When did you stop believing in Santa?
So, for me, it was an intuitive thing. I remember the Christmas tree was up, and I realized like we were living in a apartment building, so I was like, "There's no Christmas tree," and I have too many siblings, and I'm like, I'm the oldest, so I'm thinking like, how is Santa really gonna come here? And then something told me that my parents was in the bedroom like wrapping up gifts, so I was like, ain't no Santa. I was probably like 5 or 8, somewhere in between there. So, oh, and then I also want to say that I almost knocked the Christmas tree over, and I was little, and the Christmas tree was real, and it was huge, heavy, and it smelled like pure pine, and I almost knocked that Christmas tree on my body. You had to use my whole body to lift that tree back up. I almost had a heart attack. My intestines almost came out of my body. My guts almost spilled out. How about you?
Oh, Lord. I think I stopped believing in Santa when I was probably like around 7 or 8, because I just figured it out after a while that there's no man gonna deliver presents in the middle of the night. Technically, and I already know my mother's the one who bought the presents. Because I saw my mom's handwriting. And do Santa ever have nice handwriting? or wrap a present really nice? So it was my mother. So yeah, like it's like I believe it. Like thinking we believe in the tooth fairy. No, there's no. I don't know.
Yeah, ain't no piece of person putting a quarter under my pillow for my tooth.
Exactly. Do you believe in people carrying bad energy and spirits?
I do. I've had somebody recently in the summertime come around me, and their energy just like I knew they were off, and this particular set of people just like I could tell that they knew I had better, like nicer or chill energy compared to them, and I know they didn't like my energy, so they tried to bring me down, but I just waited to them to just not be around me. So yeah, I do, especially in sex. I think people carry negative energy, and when they can see that you're like more chill than them, that's why when people like linger after doing after a hookup, I always get nervous about that because I feel like they be having negative energy and they don't know where to put it. So yeah, I definitely believe in it.
I do and I don't. I'm gonna say that it's 50-50. Like people's energies. Okay, I'm an empath, so I feel people's energies. Like if I have a bad day or he has a bad day, we all gonna have a bad day. But if it's like a little off, or he doing that little crazy or a crazy spirit or whatever, or energy or whatever, it's gonna make me crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy. So I do believe in that, and I don't believe in that in so many ways. So Abbott season 3, episode 7. How do you feel about that?
I'll let you explain your part first.
My part of it, the funny part that gets me on it is when what's my girl name? No, first of all, Barb, she's a trip, and Ava, she told the group that she never got clumsy, but she was clumsy at the end, and she didn't feel her ankle. She twisted her ankle. She didn't feel it. She didn't feel pain.
That's not Barbara.
No, that's not Barb. That's
I was thinking about that too.
What's the redhead name? Fuck.
The other teacher.
Lisa Ann.
Yeah, the other teacher.
Yeah, Lisa Ann fell out of nowhere.
Yeah, she didn't want to go to the doctor. Her foot got swollen.
And that was disgusting.
Yeah. And then she finally went to the doctor after she realized it was only getting worse. And then when the male teacher, he had to everybody hates Chris. He almost got into a fight with one of the teachers because the student's father, because he was insecure about not being around in the child's life. So the woman of the teacher of the student that he really gets along with was trying to make him jealous, saying, "Oh well, at least he's around and he's not like you." So it kind of instigated a fight between them, and I was like, "Why would you even do that to your son's favorite teacher, or his teacher? Period, because that's like the only student he have, right? Like, mind your business." And then so I'm like, why would you do that to them? Like, let them be and let them do their thing. Like, why are you instigating a fight just because y'all don't get along? Like, that is so messy.
Really messy.
But in the end, they didn't end up having a fight, and Janine was happy about it, of course, because Janine is all about peace and always want to butt in and put her 2 cents in when nobody asks her. But I mean, she does love the school. She's dedicated. I'm sure she's gonna be there till her wheels fall off.
But the whole part was just messy.
Jonathan Majors and Megan Good are finally engaged.
Thank God.
I thought they was engaged this whole time, especially the way she been vouching for him. But I think they had to wait till the court stuff was done with. Congratulations to them. I really hope this is it.
I hope this is it.
I hope she can stay with him long enough. I really wish Megan Good was in Beauty and Black.
Oh,
I could see her in Beauty and Black. I hope that for season 2.
That would be good.
Let's take a moment to shout out Brielle Balms. He has This is a black male business, and he owns his own lip balm. So my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. They saying that my jock, and they saying that my locker, and then all the boys keep jocking. So we are going to try. We're going to put one of them as part of our giveaway for our subscribers, so that way we could both try two. But I'm going to pick mine first because I want to make sure nothing has pineapple or honey in it. Pineapple or honey in it. I just said I'm going to try my first two. This one is vanilla. This one is probably honey. I just gotta make sure, remember, I have to make sure I don't try pineapple. That's why I'm picking the two I desire first. This one is black raspberry. I believe this is like his regular collection. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram and Facebook too.
Black raspberry, that sounds good.
Yes, and he has a TikTok too. His TikTok is really popular. We're gonna do a TikTok and stuff too to show him some love because we really love what he's doing. And you know, this is that time of year where you need to make sure your lips are popping and moisturized. This one is cocoa with marshmallows.
Ooh. Okay. Cocoa with marshmallows. Okay.
This one is black raspberry. So we have two black raspberries. So that's a good thing. Which one? Let me know which one y'all would want. Oh, we have two vanillas. Dang. Cause I wanted to try the cocoa and marshmallow. You want that one?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure nothing was pineapple or nothing was honey because I can't put any of that on my lips or grape. So do you want to give away the cocoa one or do you want to, how you want to do that? Cause I was thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm feeling very Gemini Libra right now. So we have two flavors that are similar, but then we have that one. So we could give that as part of our giveaway. The cocoa marshmallow. What y'all think? I mean, obviously we're gonna figure it out by then, but what you think? Cause I'm probably gonna have to make the decision anyway. So
let's give away the cocoa and cocoa and marshmallow.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give that as the giveaway since we both can't, we both don't have that one. So we'll first try the raspberry one. It smells really good.
It really does.
It smells like grape.
The smell is overpowering. It smells good.
And it is a simple apply. You see it moves up. It's easy to move up and down. And it's clear, so it's not colored. It don't leave a film.
It's not cakey.
Okay. I like it.
It's smooth like butter.
Oh, and then it tastes. It have the actual flavor of raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Now for the vanilla. Ooh. You ready to try the vanilla one? So again, the vanilla kind of smell like baccarat. It smells very fall. Again, it doesn't leave no film. It's pretty shiny. This got shea butter in it. I know it do. So it has cocoa butter. That's the cocoa butter. Sorry, it's probably a cocoa butter. It has cocoa butter, olive oil, beeswax, soybean oil, castor seed oil, canola oil, carbonua wax, cannellina wax, and flavoring. It has peanut, tree nut, dairy, and gluten free. And you can store it like any other chapstick. I love this. So remember, make sure y'all check him out on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and he has his own website. This is Brielle. Shout out to a black king that's making his own chapstick line.
I like both of them.
Which one you like better?
Let me.
So the cocoa butter will be the one that we're gonna give away. So let us know when y'all receive it, which one if y'all like this.
Oh. You've been combining both of them. It's good.
It's good combined. I think the vanilla is practical, but if you really want like something like more, it depends on the type of person you are. If you like something that's more like flamboyant, I would say go with the blackberry. If you want something that's more like conventional and reserved, I would say, and traditional, I would say go with the vanilla one. But I think together, yeah, they both work. It's just two different tastes, two different flavors, two different smells. Different flavors, taste, and smell. Yeah. So I would say that they still work just as fine though. The quality is qualitying. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Next on the docket.
Next on the docket. Oh. Essence Atkins and a Hardy podcast. Yeah. That's grounded beating and grounded beating and the
virtuous woman, but she's not comedic. So on that podcast, she basically talks about being divorced and navigating dating as a 50-year-old. Believe it or not, Essence Atkins is 50. She looks good. I'll tell you that. I never found her funny and smart guy, but I always thought she was like the voice of reason. She was always quick to throw a comeback, but to me, she was never really funny. But I liked her on the podcast that she was on recently because she was very wise about like dating and relationships and self-love. So I love that for her.
That's nice.
Yeah. So I would say everybody get into that podcast, Hardly Initiating podcast, or Hardly Initiated. I would say get into them. If y'all want a new podcast to listen to, obviously y'all gonna listen to us. And of course y'all gonna watch Poor Minds and also Boys Next Door. Could you stop doing that, please? Should tops receive gifts from bottoms? So should the tops receive the gifts from bottoms? So should bottoms give tops gifts?
It depends. Yeah, it really depends on who will associate the gifts first. Because there's some bottoms that be really picky about certain gifts, and there's some tops be picky about certain gifts too.
Okay.
So it depends.
So you're giving me verse energy answer with that. For me, I think it depends on love language, for real. But I don't think there's a problem. I don't think everything should be so heteronorm where like, I mean, if somebody is a traditional, if somebody think like they just want to be traditional, whether they top or bottom or they verse or whatever, but if we just speaking on one extreme to the other, I don't think nobody should be force themselves to say, oh, they have to be a stereotype of like what a top should be or a bottom. If a bottom want to give his top flowers after he put it down or before he put it down or trying to convince him to put it down, then that should be no problem. I don't think it should always be only the bottom need to receive flowers all the time or the chair held out or be picked up or whatever. I just think whatever works for that couple should work for them. Because it's really not my business. I know for me, I want to give and receive flowers. And that's no verse. But I think that is okay. Like, I love giving myself flowers. I love giving people I know flowers. I love cooking for people. So I don't think that's a problem.
No problem at all.
Do you like when somebody send you like videos of them already hooking up with somebody? If you about to hook up with them or you like getting to know them?
Mm-mm.
I don't like that either. Mm-mm. Please do not do that. I don't want to. I know that we are grown and we've done it before, but I'm not that type of voyeur. I don't want to know about it. I want to be like left in the dust about it. All I want to know is that you're negative. I want to know that you a decent energy, and that's about it. Like, you know, I don't need to see it. if you do like OnlyFans or Twitter or something, I'm probably not gonna date you. It would depend.
And I just don't like when they tell you about it, like, oh, I was with this guy, da, 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 da. Like, give me a whole story about it.
Right.
That's gonna throw me off.
And I don't want to know if you had a laundry load and you already, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if you had a laundry load in your washing machine, and y'all know what I'm talking about. If you had a laundry load in your washing machine and you try to come to me asking for my detergent,
that part,
I'm out of there. That's crazy to me.
2.3
like,
fast.
That's vulgar. That's ghetto.
And there's some of these be greedy and thirsty. That be greedy and thirsty. It's like, I was with this person. Oh, I was with that person. Like, no.
Yeah, leave me out of that loop.
No.
That part.
No.
Heavy on leave me out of that. That is all we have for y'all. I want to just say that I do read, and shout out to Amory. You know, the one that's saying this is one thing that got me tripping. She has a book club, and I used to watch her videos on YouTube years or months ago or whatever during the pandemic. I fell off about it, but she's still doing it. So I want to get into my Amory vibe and my book club vibe. I am reading a book. It's called Daddy Diaries by Andy Cohen. Yes, he's messy of a person, but he's very quirky and he's very entertaining. So I've been reading like his basically his journals or diaries, but this is the third installment. I just jumped right into it. I think it's very interesting. I'm a third of the way done. It's just something to stimulate my mind. I've been reading that. Are you reading any books or like movies or something that we haven't talked about?
Books, they're on my phone. I read, actually I'm reading 3 books at the same time actually. There was this, what it's called? Bewitched. It's like it's like Vampire Diaries mixed with Vampire Diaries and Twilight mixed together, but mixed with a little bit of witches in there. It's crazy. And I watched also a Twilight. No, is it Twilight or it's in like another Vampire Diaries book. It's a lot, and I'm reading the 50 Shades of Grey book too. I do love my 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Patreon. And make sure y'all follow our Thick Kitchen because we have our first long stall in video. Us eating at IHOP. Make sure y'all follow that Instagram and make sure y'all follow that I guess I said that YouTube channel.
Yes.
Make sure y'all remember to take y'all pep, y'all prep, drink y'all water. Make sure y'all love on yourself. Make sure y'all staying hydrated, obviously with Brielle balm. But also make sure y'all are also just, praying and loving on yourself. Any last words you want to say for them?
And also, please watch again and watch out for season 4 coming soon.
That part.
Love you guys.
Yes, and it's gonna be a year pretty soon.
Yes.
In January. So stay tuned for season 4. Season 4 is gonna be lit. We plan on having more guests. We plan on having more sponsorships, and we plan on being even more lit than we already have been. And we want to shout out to everybody that have been watching. Make sure y'all follow their Instagrams and their YouTube as well because everybody's doing their thing. And 2025, regardless of who's in office, we still going to be our own bosses.
That part.
Later, y'all.
See ya, guys.
Later,
Love ya.
heaters and thickies.